Hi guys, well, this is, I have short hair now, as you guys can see. You guys, basically, yesterday, I got into a little bit of a car accident yesterday morning going to school on Duke Street in front of the, Bishop Ireton. Now, my parents got mad about that, let me just say, but when I had class, basically, when I got to class, our teacher, my professor, Dr. Jenny Ward, asked us to think of topics to research, one topic to research. People chose more than one, a lot of them did. A few of them chose one, had one that they really wanted to do. And me, I had no idea what I was going to research. And at the time when I had time to think, just like a few minutes to think, I thought transgendered. Transgendered surgery, and basically how Medicare and all these other health insurance companies, they don't cover it. The government won't cover that because they don't find it to be a real gender dysphoria, to be a real psychological condition or a health condition of a person. So basically, I chose to research that, to do research on that subject to prove that the Medicare people in the health insurance stuff, they should help cover the cost of gender reassignment surgery. And basically, and when I told my parents yesterday, my dad, he didn't say a dang thing. It's my mother who basically now still is on the thing of me changing the subject. I'm just of the paper that I want to do. But the thing is with me, I really want to do research on this, and it's something I can get an easy A with. That's the thing, because I'll be so passionate to look everything up and do the research correctly. But my mother, let me just talk about my mom here. She's a bitch. Period. She is a control freak when it comes to my life, everybody. Sometimes when she's in a good mood, she's open to hearing about the LGBT community or knowing about it. And the thing is, with my mother, when anything happens, she doesn't want to hear about it. Like, with my boyfriend, she's not really giving him a real chance, honestly. She doesn't even look at him when she's talking to us, like, when she's around us, when we're in the kitchen. Like, she doesn't even look at him. Like, it is so uncomfortable around her. But with my father, he's making more of an effort, is the thing. He's trying to make my boyfriend feel comfortable in our house, but my mom does not make it easy with her not looking at him, and it bothers me too, not just him, it bothers me too, that she hasn't really warmed up to him or tried to make him feel like he's welcome in our house, or around me for that matter, which I really don't give a shit. Like, it's my boyfriend, bitch. Step up. It's like, she doesn't even try to talk to him. Like, I try to keep him away from her as much as possible because she's so judgmental, is the thing. Her sister, Susan, recently, kind of a few months ago, or maybe last year, came out of the closet as a lesbian. And honestly, no wonder I got along with my godmother so much. That's my godmother Susan Braden, and because she was in the closet and she came out. I love my godmother right now even more. Like, no wonder me and her get along so well. Like, but it's because she doesn't judge me. She's not judgmental, like my mother, and controlling, like my mother. Like, if I was to live with my godmother right now, things would be better for me there, because we'd have something that was in common and we'd get along, and she'd want me to stick on my subject that I chose for my paper. But my mother wants me to fucking change it. Now, at this point, my stubbornness has kicked in, because I chose this paper to do it, the research to do it on that, on my subject. that I chose, which was the whole thing about having health insurance cover most of the costs of gender reassignment surgeries for all transgender people who are transgender. But the thing is, my mother doesn't mind that I'm gay. It's just she doesn't want to hear about it. She doesn't want to hear about the LGBT community at all. She doesn't want to hear about it. She honestly doesn't give a shit about it. And I think that she wants me to be like everybody else. Like, it's like, I'm sorry that I'm not going to apologize for being proud of who I am and the orientation that I have. I'm not going to hide that from people. Like, I finally came out to a couple people in my class, in my English class, that I was gay, finally. Like, I had not been able to do that because I was so uncomfortable, and they didn't really give a shit. They were like, oh, that's cool, that's cool. Cool, you know? And the thing is, people in my class also, like one girl, Juliana, who's from Ukraine, who was born in Ukraine, lived in Ukraine, and now lives here in America, and goes to college at Nova. And I consider her to be one of my friends, and she's like, that's a very interesting topic. What made you think of that topic? And I just told her about, like, one of my friends, Antigone, who goes by the name Blue. But also, I was thinking about the guitarist in my band, Bobby, who is a transgendered woman. It's a transsexual woman. From male to female. And I love Bobby. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I love Bobby. Because she is amazing. She's a mother. She's actually a father, male. She has kids from a marriage that she had before she transitioned. And those kids have a good transgender mom now. I think Bobby is amazing. I wish she was my mom, you know, because she would be so nice. She would give my boyfriend a chance. Nothing would be uncomfortable with her, and it's just like, I don't know. It's insane right now because I honestly, right now, me and my mom are just not getting along. We haven't gotten along for a long time. And that's not okay with me. I want us to get along, but it's like, she has her way of thinking about things with my life. I have my way of doing things, which is best for me. She has her ideas of what she thinks is best for me, but for me personally, I don't think they're the best things. It's like she's living her life, her destroyed youth through me, which I don't find fair one bit. I think it's really bad parenting when you, especially for a college student like myself, like, it's my paper, and my professor asked me the subject that I wanted to do, not what you wanted to do. Your parents want you to do. It's what you want to do, what I wanted to do, and I chose that. And at this point, I don't want to do the paper if my parents are going to get my ass about the subject. My mom is going to get on the ass. I'm just not going to do it because I'm already failing my English class. Like, I'm already at F, so whatever. Like, I have nothing now to lose if I don't do this paper. Nothing to lose because like, I'm not ready for college. I wasn't ready at all. My tutor, Christine Yanakis, knew that best. And I now see that she was right. I'm not ready for that college crap. And the thing is, with my parents, that house, the house that I live in, it's evil. I swear, that house was it was never meant to be lived in. It just has this evil vibe of just anger, jealousy, hate, and just malice. The whole house. Like, I can feel the energy of evil in that house. Like, when my parents are gone, it dies down. But when my mother is there, it just spikes back up. Because it senses my mother. The house senses my mom is present in the house. So, it knows what it needs to do to make everything hell in that house for me and my father and my sister. That house is evil. I don't like the house. Just because it's a big house does not mean I'm happy. I'm not happy in that house. I was once when I was really young, not anymore. I am not happy anymore in that house. I want out of that house as quick as possible, but it's not happening. My sister, I envy her for that, because she's now in China teaching English to Chinese kids. So I envy her. I wish I was her, because I would have brownie points with my parents up the yin yang with both of them. I would not be in the house at all. I would be able to live my life and make money and make a paycheck and live my life and be happy for once. Now, that being said, I love my sister very much. My sister and me don't really talk very much when she's home. We never did, but we get along because she listens when she's after she's mad. She knows that I just wanted to be heard out. Like, she hears me out. She asks questions and she hears me out and we talk about it. My mother and I, when my mom is mad and we get into an argument, afterwards, my mom and I, we can't talk to each other. My mother and I cannot. It's the same with my sister when my mom or her get into an argument. They cannot talk to each other. They can't speak about it without blowing up again. My mother right now is being ripped off at her job by her boss, who has cancer. And I think her boss is a bitch for that. My mom is not getting any work in from anybody. Yvonne is a bitch for that, which is causing my mom to be a bitch, which I don't think is fair. My mom, a cab. But, like, it's just, like, my mom needs to not misplace her anger at me and her upset, being upset at me or my father because of it. Like, it's not our fault that she's not getting any very little work at her job. If she can't stand her job, leave. Leave if you cannot stand the people. Do not stay there if you are unhappy. Get a job that you are happy with. You have credentials that a lot of people do not have. It's just like, I just wish she would find a job that she loves and she's happy with, and she doesn't have to come home stressed and mad and everything. I believe my mom did follow what her father wanted, and now that it's kind of living out the way her father was. I love my grandfather, my late grandfather, Tom Braden. Like, this is why I have big dreams, because he was a kid from Iowa, from Dubuque, and during the Great Depression, and he got out of Dubuque, and he made a name for himself in this world. And that's why I have such big dreams. He's the person who has inspired me to follow my dreams, because they can happen. That any dream can happen if you're willing to work towards it. Now, that being said, I feel like at times he was kind of misunderstanding with 8 kids, and my siblings loved him. My aunts and uncles and my mom loved him very much. But I think at times he would be a little bit non-understanding of what they were doing and what they wanted, and he would try to tell them what he thought they should do, and they listened. They were obedient, like dogs. And my godmother, Susan, could not come out at a young age to him, because she was afraid that she would get kicked out by my grandparents, and they would not accept it. And the thing is, I love my godmother so much, and with her condition, her health condition, it breaks my heart, because I love my godmother so much. I love her kids. My cousins, Trevor, Zach, and Jess, I love them. They are the most coolest cousins. I have really cool cousins. My cousins are awesome. All of my cousins, across the board. Even my Uncle David's kid, little David, or David Jr. Like, I love that little kid. Even though me and him, when I saw him again, after he was a baby, got into tussles with each other about his height, and him being being very little, smaller than me. I love the little kid to death. He's adorable. He's adorable. He's adorable. I love it. And I have not seen my Uncle David or my aunt in show in a while, or their son. And I wonder how they're doing and how he's doing. How they're all doing right now, where they are. They actually live, I think, in Taiwan, Taipei. I don't know. One of the Thai places. But yeah, it's my house basically right now. I am thinking I'm going to do the paper that I've chosen to do because it's my fucking paper. And I'm not letting my parents... The cab came by again. Sorry. I'm not letting my parents tell me what my subject is going to be. I'm going to do the subject that I chose for my research paper regardless. Fucking regardless. I don't care. Because I am so passionate about the subject that I chose, the topic that I chose for my paper, that I am willing to do all of the research I can get to get to get the full 100 score or whatever the points are on that paper, on this final research paper that I have to do. That's gonna be taking a long time. Yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm very happy with the haircut that I got. I love it. I can't wait for it to grow back again long like it was before, because then probably by that time I will be out of the house and I'll be living on my own with a job and my own money. And I won't have to worry about my parents anymore. But yeah, with my sister, when she finds out about the car incident with her car, she's gonna kill me. She's gonna be upset with me, very mad, like red-faced. I won't be able to talk to her mad, like that I damaged her used car. And that's... I never like to see my sister mad at me. Like, she gets really mad. It's worse than my mom's. It's just as bad as my mom's. Like, it's not as bad as my mom's, but it's bad. It's like really bad. Like, I do feel guilt with my sister because I love my sister so much. I love her. I look up to her because like with her everything makes sense. Like, I look up to her. I've looked up to her since I was like really little. So yeah, and there's a car coming here. I don't know whose car that is. But yeah, I definitely love my family. I do love my family. I love them. And my mom's moving out of our house soon. She's found an apartment and such, but it's crazy how I'm living right now. It's really messed up right now how things are going with me and my mom. Hopefully things when she moves out will get better with both of us. Like, she's like, you'll visit me, right? It's like, in my head right now I'm thinking, I don't want to visit you until you can calm yourself down and you're in a happier place. Because I don't want to be around that negative energy that you throw around without realizing, or that taking notice that that you have negative energy surrounding you from how your life is going and how you are upset with it. I don't like it because it does affect me and my sister and my father very much. And with me, I just don't want drama with my mom anymore. I'm sick of the drama that has happened because she doesn't like anything that I've done, the way I've done things. She doesn't like that my father let me do the things I've done with my body. But it's my body, goddammit, and it's my college year and my paper, so it's like, back the hell up, let me do this on my own so I can learn. Like, I don't mind going to the writing center and getting assistance. It's just, when it comes to that, when it comes to my mother butting into my, like, I see now that maybe I should not have told them about the paper in the first place, that I had one. I should have just kept that under wraps until I got everything done, and I turned it in and got it sent back to me and made the corrections if there are corrections that will be needed to be made. No, wait, this one I can't. She's not going to let us make corrections on this one. Damn it, what was I thinking? And then there's the final exam that's going to be coming afterwards, which I'm hoping I will pass that or get a good grade on that one, which will be after the papers turn in, a week later. But yeah, I love you guys. Wish me luck with things at home. Hopefully things will get better. Hopefully my sister's car will be fully repaired and I'm never driving her car again, period. Because that thing is evil. That car is just like, just a metal piece of death, that Kia Sportage, and I'm never driving it again. It's way too easy with the cruising, and it's way too fast for me, even when my foot is not on the pedal, the gas pedal itself, and I'm just cruising down, it's still fucking fast. It's like I feel like I don't have control in that car at all of the steering wheel very much, and it's how far it turns, and I just feel unstable. With my sister, she feels stable in that car, because that's my sister, you know, she's very stable with everything, but right now I'm unstable with my life, and my life is pretty stable. My relationship right now is stable now, thank God. No, there's distance involved in it. I love the guy, my boyfriend to death. I love him, love him. I love him very much. And he'll be coming home he'll be back on the 17th for 10 days. 17th for 10, on 17th he comes back for a 10-day visit home for Thanksgiving. And this car is backing up in front of me. Be careful, buddy, don't crash the car. But, yeah, I can't wait to see my boyfriend again for the 10 during the 10 days, for one of the days out of the 10 days that he has here back home. Can't wait. I miss him so much, and can't wait to hold him and kiss him again like I did like I did back during the summer, like we did. And yeah, things may have changed right now, but right now it's like we're stable now. I've gotten my shit together on my end of the relationship. He already had his shit together on his end. It was me who needed to change some shit. Yeah, so I love him very much. But hopefully my life at home sorts itself out. Hopefully I'm gonna make myself a little more proud. And the reason I'm doing college is not because I want to do it. It's because my parents want me. My mom wants me to do college, because then she can tell all her freaking work people at work, hey, oh, my son's going to going to Nova, and studying this. And it's like, it's not something I want to honestly study. I don't. I'd rather be doing music. Like, I'd rather be like, but with my band right now, Time Wave 2.0, we are not yet had our shit together. We have not had a full practice at my place. That's really bothering me. I have to talk to Mike about that. Be like, we need to make a day, time, I don't care. We need to get this shit on the road now. Even if we do not have a drummer, we need to do this. We need to get the guitars done and the bass done and get those parts done. I don't care about the damn drums. We need to get your vocals in. We need to do that. Like, the drums can fuck themselves at this point. I know they're an important part of a band, but right now, we need to get some practicing done. Like, even if it's a friend of Mike's, who is the lead singer and founder of the band, like, if it's his friend, whatever his friend's name is, I forget, the friend's name escapes me, is going to join then at some point and decides to join. Whenever he does, at least us right now, Bobby, Steven, Mike, and I will be able to have our shit done and figured out and everything written down. Michael's friend, who wants to be the new drummer, be the permanent drummer for our band, he can work out his drum parts from looking at hearing what we've done, from what we've done before. But right now, Mike and I need to Bobby and I need to get our shit together and have a band practice soon, like very soon. So yeah, and someone was coughing and probably throwing up over there. Okay, gross. But yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Having a good day and all that. Tomorrow I'm going to the mall with my parents. Great. For job crap that I'm probably not gonna ever get a job. Oh well. That's gonna be the job they want me to get. But yeah, love you guys, and yeah, I will vlog. I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be posting another video tomorrow. So yeah, bye.